Hello everyone. Now I got here a few notes about fairy tales. Okay. We all know about fairy tales. They are horrible. But thank God they're not based on real stories, right? Well, let's see. Starting with Bambi. Oh, well, that one is true. What else? Hansel and Gretel. Oh, that's a story I won't tell my children. Yeah. Okay, I got one. That one is not true. Snow White. Well, let's see. Stepmother that want her stepdaughter heart. Hey, we never done that, haven't we? No. Oh, wait a minute. How about the Aztecs? What is that rolling down the stairs of the pyramid? Is that head? Gosh, and what's that in the hand of a priest? Is that the heart still beating? Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's true too. Okay. We probably got better history. For example, the Roman Empire. What a relief. Nice paved roads with the sweat of thousands of slaves. They were very clean. They were very clean. They did have the bathhouses and the toilets, and you got these men of power and position who did have his own toilet in his house, and and when he finished his business and he has this stick and with a little sponge, and you clean your and after you finish your business in the toilet. I mean, they were very advanced, these Romans. The only thing is when the man sat in the toilet and he he brings this edict written by the emperor, and so the man gets a bit nervous, right? Because if his name is there, it doesn't mean he's going to receive a medal. No. He's probably receiving the order of committing suicide on that day. And so we would forgive the man for when he finishes business in the toilet to get, the wrong end of the stick. That wouldn't be a good thing, putting your hands in the wrong end of the stick. Anyway, okay, let's pass it over. They were very clean and have bathhouses and toilets and all that thing. But, they also have Caligula. And Caligula was this man who gets irritated easily, right? And, for example, he cuts the heads, or he sends someone to cut the head of his nephew because this young boy was cough all day. Okay, that's not a good thing. Let me see. Probably women were better, right? Sometimes they used to poison their husbands, and I'm talking about people of means, people living in palaces, Now, let me see about my notes here. Okay, so we got that, and we have now a little reptilian fairy tale. And the reptilian fairy tales are a bit different, okay? And this is a story in which we are in charge of the ending. For example, have you ever bought a book where, depending which pages you choose to read, you would get a different ending? Well, this is this kind of story. And since it is a fairy tale, even a reptilian one, is that once upon a time, long ago, the earth will shatter. That part of humanity with a super ego, let's call it, created such a havoc and destruction that only a few pockets of humanity survived. So a group of scientists decided to create a perfect man and woman Okay, one without a blemish, one in which the pathways to the reptilian brain will be cut off. So perfect man and woman will be in a state of grace, empathy, and perfectly connected with nature. So it was decided to create for perfect man and woman a safe world. And these two perfect creatures will be protected against the influences of outsiders. You know, the outsider were the remaining group living in chaos outside the compound, right? Now let's see about my note. What we got here? Oh yeah. Just like in the other fairy tales, you know, they all looked at the baby, so beautiful growing. So scientists were delighted on seeing those babies growing healthy and becoming adults, perfect in all ways. So people in the outside, they were looking at them. Oops. Okay. Let me see.